In this video we're comparing the Alphafly versus the Vaporfly. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to Fordy Runs. Now, if this is your first time at Fordy Runs, I want you to smash that pink button down there that says subscribe on it. Go to our Facebook page and join the Fordy Runs running community, and check out the description. There's loads of cool things on there. Right, this week we've got the two sort of heavyweight champions of the world. This bad boy took Kipchoge to a sub-2 and he broke the world marathon record in that. So let's get stuck in. Right guys, so here they are, the big hitters of the Nike running world lineup. Now, firstly, if you're new to the channel, I am not an elite runner, right? I do not run a marathon below 3 hours. These shoes are not designed for people like me. They're designed for elite runners and people like that. But I train hard, I work hard, I'm always looking to improve. And if there's a shoe that can help me along the way, then I'm willing to buy it and try it. And that's why I put these shoes on the channel. But I just wanted to let you know, obviously I'm going to give you an honest review and let you know whether they're worth 260 quid or 240 quid. But I just wanted to put that out there. So if you're expecting some elite review, you ain't going to get it here. But with that said, let's crack on. Firstly, let's get into some of the stats and the features, and we're going to start with the new Alphafly. I think the most striking feature about the Alphafly is its stack height. This maxes out at 40mm, which is just about within the regulations, the new regulations. You've got the two air zoom pockets up the front, which is carved a little bit of Zoomx foam out of. Talking about Zoomx, it's Nike's most responsive sort of energy return foam, midsole foam that they put on the shoes, and this has got tons of it. And that's why it weighs more than its predecessor. This shoe's coming in on average about an ounce heavier, even though you don't notice the weight. It's got a full length carbon plate like both of them have, and it's got the new atom weave or atom knit, sorry, upper on it. The Vaporfly, again, full length carbon plate, Zoomx midsole, 7.5 ounces on average, and this has got the Vapor weave upper on it. That's probably the best sort of comparison of the two with regards to features. I think looking at the two shoes, I think they both look really awesome. But I think the most noticeable thing for me is the two uppers. Personally, I prefer the Vapor weave. I've never been a huge fan of the Flyknit material, and this is very similar to a Flyknit. Don't get me wrong, this is awesome, right? But I just prefer the Vapor weave. It's just personal choice. You can see the differences slightly in the laces, and obviously this is an all-in-one boot, where this is, I'm going to say traditional, but only because it's like laces and a tongue. Versus the two. You've got a little tab on the back there, you've got some cushioning on the inside, both are very similar like that. The outsoles, you've got definitely more durable rubber on this versus this, and exposed foam, very similar. Now, I'm going to do a bit of science. I have noticed that this is more stable, and I wanted to check it, and I thought we'd do it on the video today. Yeah, see that's 4 inches, 10 centimetres. That is 3 inches and 8 centimetres, so that's why that's more stable. It's a wider footprint. I thought that was the case, to be honest with you. And when I was checking them, when I was running in them, I did think that I did feel like this was wider. Neither of the shoe, I would say, are suited to a twisty, windy, like say 5K or something, because I think you'll roll your ankle in them. Both are not great at sharp turns. They're all about going like straight and fast, basically. So, how do they feel? Right, let's start with the Alphafly. Because it's got so much Zoomx in it, you are sort of bouncing along like this, right? And I'm going to over-exaggerate, but you sort of bounce up and down like a trampoline. But then you hit this firmer air pocket on the front, which sort of then pushes you off. That kicks in with the carbon plate, and it just makes the whole transition different to this. Because you've got that firmer element here, with this shoe, you're sort of going, I'm going to over-exaggerate again, you're sort of going down, going down, going down, going down, like this. See that? And it's like, again, it's like that trampoline, so you're sort of taking like that. I think that makes sense. Because there's so much energy return from the Zoomx, it's like bang, off you go, bang, off you go. But because you've got Zoomx here, you're just hitting soft and soft and soft again, but obviously it's giving you energy return. But because you get that firmer, it's just like someone's on the, you go down on a trampoline and someone pushes you off of it. Makes sense? Hopefully. And that's the thing, I think that's the outstanding thing between the two. And I feel like over a marathon distance, this shoe would sustain your speed for longer. And that's what I felt, is that I'm able to maintain my speed for longer. And it's going to sound silly, but I feel like I can run better, slower in this shoe. So if I'm hitting goal marathon pace, I feel like I can maintain it for longer, because it just holds that speed within the transition and within your stride. It really does. And I say, because of the Zoomx, because of the firmness up here, it's just keeping that sort of constant speed. Instead of like jumping around all over the place and trying to make you go faster, you sort of hold that speed, and it's a real comfort to know that you can maintain the speed. This naughty little boy is wicked, but it just wants you to run faster all the time, and you end up running faster than you want to run. You set your splits and you go, right, I'm going to run, I don't know, 5 minutes per kilometres, and then you look at your watch and you're running 4:30s, and you're like, no, I'm going to blow out. But this thing just wants you to go. It's like, no, 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 let's go, let's go, let's go. And it's always asking you to go faster, which is amazing, right? That you get that feel, you get that responsiveness out of it. But with this one, you can just sort of maintain that more constant speed. It's not always saying to you, come on, let's have a go. Where this one always is. Now, I love this shoe, absolutely love it. But I think for the marathon distance, this is actually better, because of what I've just said, because of that maintaining that and sustaining that speed throughout the marathon distance. This thing, you'll start off, what'll happen is, you'll have this on, and then for the first 30 miles, you're going to go out 100 miles an hour. You won't be able to help yourself, because there's so much speed within this shoe. You can't help it. It's so light, it's so responsive. You've got the plate, and at 30 miles, you're then going to have to hang on for dear life. Trust me, you're going to have to hang on for dear life. There is so much speed in this shoe, you wouldn't believe it. But, like I say, I think personally, this is the sort of better marathon shoe. I think this is a better half marathon shoe, if that makes any sense, out of the two. There's £20 difference between the two, so it's up to you. They're both absolutely epic shoes. They really, really are. This is £20 cheaper, this is not. I think this is going to be hard to get hold of. I really can't wait to see what other colourways they do this. If they did this in a pink colourway like this, I think I'd wet myself. It is a great shoe, but this is so cool and so much fun to run in. So I know it doesn't help, but my advice to you is, if you can afford it, is to get one of either. Try them both out, see how you feel. I say one will suit you more than the other one. For me though, this just about wins.